the Sada Baby product has always been kind of focused on you being a very like good, inventive lyricist. I know you just took yourself out of the lyricist box earlier, but I still think that that's like a big part of what people find appealing about you, you know?
I like to hope so. I like to think so. I be wanting to think so, you know? But yeah, it's just certain things that I feel like I've yet to have a direct swing at what I really want to do as far as proving it ain't no such thing as oversaturation. So yeah, I'm a flood one time, and I'm gonna finally drop an album with songs that I feel like is album-worthy songs.
So you feel like every album you put out
I feel
came
like
up short of what
I
you
never
really
dropped the
wanted to do?
album.
Oh, it's everything's a mixtape? Okay.
Yeah,
But you don't feel like you have a defining
no.
career project?
Barty or Bounty, if anything, but as a mixtape.
Right. But do you have to do something that's like way outside of the realm of what you normally do in order for it to feel like an album? Like, do you have to make weird pop hits, songs for the girls? Do you need a reggaeton song? Like, how different? Or can you just do your thing and just have it be the best personification of your style?
That part.
Really?
That part.
But it doesn't have to cover the full spectrum.
Yeah, you ain't gotta go put a glitter suit on and no shit. Like, no, you don't gotta do that. But you do have to show. You do gotta give them a reason for you to even have been dragging it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give them a reason to say, like, okay, this, from the first beat, from the first piece of production they hear, you know what I'm saying? They need to understand that this is an album and not a mixtape. And yeah, I know I got songs that sound like this is an album, and I'm holding them for a minute for a reason. So I just waiting patiently to do this shit the way that I want to do it. And I'm gonna get a chance to do it one time, and it is what it is.
Are you more on like moving around, hustling, trying to get to every last dollar right now, or are you more like chilling at home, working on music, or what's your balance between those two modes?
Like a necessity, or or you saying like what?
Just how do you prefer to exist? Because I feel like that's those are kind of like the two main types of dude you could be as a rapper. Some rappers just stay at home, focus on the music, stay in the studio. And then there's other dudes who are always on tour. They always doing weed promo ads on Instagram. They always selling verses. They doing like every little thing that they could do to get every last 5 bands or whatever the fuck it is, you know?
Nah, I make a lot of money off my Twitch.
Another thing that like works when you're home doesn't work at all when you're on the road, for the most part.
I've been booked for at least 2 weekends every month of the year for like the last 6-7 years. So I always got shows.
Fully staying home is not an option.
No, it never is. Like I have to like not take bookings and be like, I'm chilling. I don't want to go out for a minute. I want to stay in the house for a couple weeks, play the game. But I always got shows, like all the time. When I got out of Asylum, like my royalties and all that type of shit like came back to me and whoop. So my whatever you call them other checks is way fucking bigger now.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had the chance to be fully independent, you know what I'm saying, in due time. Like,
do you prefer this?
On how soon or how not soon, because I have respect for the niggas that I'm fucking right now. You feel me? I fuck with them.
Do you prefer to be independent? Or do you feel like there's something kind of missing now that you don't have a label?
You know, I like labels, but I know I do want to see, you know what I'm saying? When we get there, I'll make sure I talk about it with you first.
Really? But why'd you never drop an album while you were on Asylum? Isn't that the whole reason they signed you?
I made them $4.5 million, and I never had over $1 million in my own possession. So yeah.
And you could see that on the back end of your...
They let me see it once I got on my contracts.
Really? Well, that was nice of them.
Yeah, once I got my contracts, they let me see it.
But now, like, you're acutely aware of exactly how valuable your catalog of music is every month. Does that motivate you? Like, I gotta really make more music, make music that spreads more. Does that kind of feel like more pressure?
I got almost 3,000 unreleased songs. So I could drop a mixtape every month for the next 10, 15 years, 20 years, some shit like that. I don't know, 5, 6, 7 songs a piece, EPs, yeah. I got a lot of music, and a lot of it is good. When I seen the checks, I just like, oh, that's why this nigga had more jury than me. That's what the fuck I thought. There wasn't no pressure to make no more music. I love rapping, so I'm gonna go record and make new fucking content and new whatever all the time. A nigga don't gotta kick me in the ass and say go rap. Like when I leave, I just left the studio, came here, kick with you. When I leave here, I'm going back to the studio. I love recording. So that the pressure to record is if I've been in the house for a week and a half playing the game, or almost 2 weeks, and I ain't went and recorded shit. All right, bro, go rap. Gotta go rap, bro. Yeah, but the checks made me just look at like, cause I'm like, man, this nigga look like he living way better than me. But this nigga don't be having more shows than me. I don't understand it. You not never performing, bro. Like, how is Joe just looking like this? And then I see him streaming checks. Oh, cause you got somebody streaming your shit. Crazy.
Are you an artist who could work with a label, or do you think that you're a little too, I don't know, like not commercial enough, or like the type of artist who's not willing to conform enough?
I don't want to fuck it up for myself, so I'm gonna keep it to my.
Your actual review of yourself as a signee, you're gonna keep to yourself. Okay.
No comment.
I mean, because that's the question. Whenever I see all these labels signing fucking drill rappers, and I'm just like, what vision do you have for this dude who's just rapping about some kid that he killed or whatever? Like, what the fuck is the label machine gonna do for that? It's not like, I don't know what you're thinking you're gonna add to this. And more often than not, that's exactly what happens. Is that, you know, a few years later, I end up talking to the kid, and they're like, yeah, they let me on my contract.
I seen. And I don't want to sound like that nigga, but I don't give a fuck because I can fight good. Man, I seen a bunch of young niggas get deals, and niggas is not sweet. Niggas is not rapping about nothing. Beats basic. Niggas don't got no pizzazz. You feel me? Like, nothing really stand out about a nigga besides his chain. I don't know, bro. Like, I think a lot of labels be hiring these A&Rs, but I ain't even gonna blame them on that side. But it's like they be feeling like they understand what's going on. They don't really know what's going on. Like, oh, this guy in touch, so he gonna know how to get the right type of young artists we need. Bro, that nigga went to a private school. Like, he know motherfuckers from the rural area because of his family, but he went to a private school, gang. Like, nigga, Mikhail Doherty is not your hipster. You feel me? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? Got nose ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I wouldn't understand what the fuck you trying to say. So I know you wouldn't understand what you trying to say when it comes towards me, you know? But I know for a fact there's people out there that got a brain that understand, and like, I had opportunity to sign with major labels, couple different ways. We did what we felt like we wanted to do in order for the offer to be what it needed to be from multiple labels. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to walk into any situation being the best me so they can do the shit the right way, you know? But I'm not rushing that. I'm not rushing that at all.
Do you have like a sense that the rap game's fucked up, or do you feel like things are alright?
Man, no. What's wrong with it? Niggas making money. We get free shit. Fucking a lot of weed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the rap game?